All right, welcome back to final exam prep for college algebra here. So here we go. This is problem number 2. Find the difference quotient for, and they give you the function, and I say the difference quotient is, and again, I'll put this on the final, almost exactly the same wording here. So you don't need to memorize this thing. Eventually you will, but not today. If you want to put it on your card, that's fine, but you're not gonna have to. Okay, so here we go. We have let me draw. We have a function. This is f of x equals 4x squared minus 3x plus 1. Okay, and we're going to find a difference quotient for this. Okay, so here we go. The setup is the most important thing, really. Most of the mistakes I see are not doing this correctly. Right? So what's happening here is we have 4 parentheses x plus h squared minus 3x plus h plus 1. Okay, this right here, this is your f of x plus h minus 4x squared minus 3x plus 1. Here's my f of x, and then all divided by h. Right? Now, one of the things that you have to realize is that when you've canceled this h, that means you're done. Okay, that's the goal, is to cancel this h properly. All right, let's go through and do this. So we have 4. I'm going to go ahead and multiply this out in my head. If you need a side step to do that, you go right ahead and take it. Okay, so that's x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. All right, minus 3x plus h plus 1 minus, and this whole thing, 4x squared minus 3x plus 1. Okay, again, all over h. All right, I try to do these things like one at a time, so that the first thing I'm going to do is FOIL this out. Next step is we're distributing. Okay, so everybody gets distributed too. That way you don't lose a piece halfway through the middle of this thing. So this is 4x squared plus 8xh, right? That's 4 times that, plus 4h squared minus 3x minus 3h. Most common mistake, not doing that. Okay, plus 1. Next most common mistake is you write down the 4x squared and you forget to distribute the negative into the middle here. Okay, and divided by h. Now there's some stuff that cancels. So if you've made it this far, right, there's a lot of stuff that cancels. We have a negative 4x squared, we have a positive 4x squared, we have a negative 3x, we have a positive 3x, we have a 1, we have a negative 1. Okay, so cancel all the stuff that can possibly cancel. And then we're just going to write down the rest. So here we go. We have 8xh plus 4h squared minus 3h all over h. Okay. Other common mistake is that people look at this h and they cancel that, and then they think they're done. You can't cancel like that. So this is h, 8x plus 4h minus 3 all over h. And then we're going to cancel again. And our answer is 8x plus 4h minus 3. Okay, and this will give you the slope of a secant line. That's where it hits 2 points on a curve. So something like this would be, something like that. So we're going to have 2 points on a curve. If I started here with my x and my h ended up over here, we would get the slope of this line here. Okay, that's geometrically, that's what we're doing. So notice it changes, right? If I pick these 2 points, we get a slope that's negative. If I pick these 2 points, we get a slope that's positive. So if you just get a number 1, what you're telling me is the slope is always 1, always. You've done something terribly wrong, because these slopes are both not 1. One is positive, one of them is negative. This one might be 1, but it ain't always 1. Because pick these 2 points, right? And you get a different slope. It's not 1 anymore. It's a steeper slope. So if you end up with a solution that is always 1, go back and rethink all the steps you made up to get to the point, because it shouldn't happen. Right? There's only one family of functions that will give you this. If I give you y is equal to 1x plus b, no matter what b is, the slope is always going to be 1. Notice we didn't start with this function. The slope is not 1. Okay, so be really careful if you just get 1 or h even. Like, that's not enough. You've done something horrible. I want to go back and check it. Okay, again, this is by far the largest mistake of the people who didn't set this up correctly. Okay, so I just want to warn you, like, if you got this, you need to recheck it. Okay, so good luck with that, and I will meet you back in a little bit to do question 3. Okay.